Hey, it's Crazy Kris.
Nikki.
And we are back. How has everybody been doing? Hopefully, y'all have started working on your long-term, short-term, and daily goals.
Yes.
We kind of shifted our goals. Both have changed. So
a little bit, not a ton.
Yeah, just a smidge. My long-term is still to organize my whole life, to be ultra organized. But my short term was my pantry, and I ended up doing my closet, my restroom, and now this is our next project, or mine. The Lula room, the ex-Lula room is now going to be our podcast room.
Yes.
So that's my next, okay, your long term.
Okay, so my long-term goal was to be focused on my BMI, but then I found out that it's not a really healthy deal, so then I was debating like what I was going to have it be, and I didn't want to focus on my weight, but in all actuality, that is my goal. So I'm going to say 40 pounds. I might change my mind throughout this deal, but the starting goal is going to be 40 pounds. And if I lose 20 and I'm like, hey, I'm happy here, then I'll stay there. But for right now, I'm saying 40 pounds, and that's what I'm going to go with. My short-term goal is going to be 5 pounds. I'm just going to tackle it 5 pounds at a time and see how I feel.
So on my short term, I'm just going to have to go room for room and try to tackle it.
Yes, conquer one at a time.
One at a time. That's the only way we can get it done. As far as my daily goal, so I've been trying to do the habit stacking in the morning. So the first thing when I do wake up, like Sunday morning, I cleaned my whole restroom. I got rid of 3 bags of trash, like the 2 squirts of shampoo, the 2 squirts of hairspray, cologne, putting it all over and throwing it. So that
she did make sure to use it before she threw it.
Yes,
I do want to say that.
It, but I did get rid of it. So that felt good. And so now I know it started the ball rolling for everywhere else. So hopefully next week we will not see this in the background.
There will not be any clothing racks.
We're hoping.
Yes.
Everybody just.
Or even this empty clothing rack.
Yeah.
Oh, but you did have a garage sale.
I did have a garage sale, and I also have my hoarder tendencies.
Yes.
So I also agreed to donate the whole thing. So I had me and Joaquin had a mini little garage sale, and then decided we're getting rid of it.
Yes. Are you going to have another garage sale?
No, I think I'm just going to donate it. I don't think I have time for another one.
Okay. So all this stuff,
if anybody wants to come shop, come over. Call me. But we just have a few days. You have till the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and people will see this on Wednesday, so if you watch it the day it comes out,
yeah,
call Kris ASAP.
Call me ASAP. All my old clothes, $2. That's what I did. Everything in the garage sale was $2. And everybody kept asking, how much is this? How much is this? It's all $2, guys. Literally $2. I just want somebody to get it and give it a good home. So at the end of the day, even if we donate it to the Ark or somewhere, I know it'll have a good home.
So you ended up getting rid of like 80 items, right?
I did. I did 80 items, went all to good homes, and I think I regretted maybe 2 of them.
But she's good with it.
And then there was this one chair. I brought it from my old house. It's a little swivel chair. I used to use it in my restroom. I got a new one with this house. And one of the boys had sprayed, so they sprayed the whole can of hairspray on. So it has like one dark spot and then another spot. The chair is ruined. But just that memory, I wanted to keep it.
Did you sell it?
I sold it. So somebody, it went somewhere, at the end of the day, that made my heart happy, and I felt like made it okay for me and easier to know that it went to a home, and hopefully they reupholster it. If not, if they just use it, I don't even care. I don't even care if they don't use it, but I'm glad. I think their intentions are too. That made me happy.
Because there's a chance it went to another hoarder's home.
There is a slight chance.
And it's just selling everything
for $2. I mean, there's a chance that they're just gonna not care because it's just $2, you know.
Or they'll be like, "Oh, I'll use this one day," and then they put it aside. And
yeah. Or I have intentions to fix it. But
let's just pretend that everything went to a home.
Yes.
It got cleaned up, polished up, whatever it needed, and it's being used.
Definitely. And so I'm excited for that. So I felt like that was the on start to my journey of this whole project that I'm trying to do.
Okay, so I had asked her what motivated her. That's because her son was coming home from college. So
I was trying to I actually cleaned my closet. Also got rid of like 12 pairs of shoes. And if anybody knows me, I'm a shoe-aholic.
Yes, Kris buys shoes all the time.
Yeah, because I feel like I always need to have comfy shoes for my feet because I'm on my feet all the time. So I got rid of 12 pair, and my goal that day was to hurry up and have my closet cleaned before Joaquin got home so I could spend time with him when he did get here. Okay. And it was mission accomplished. So that was cool. And I rewarded myself. I got to reward myself yesterday because during Black Friday, I had bought 3 pair of shoes, but I said I cannot open them until I deserved a pair. So yesterday I deserved a pair.
So you only opened one?
I just opened one. The other ones are right there in boxes.
And they haven't been opened?
They haven't been opened, and I wasn't even sure which pair I was getting. I was just like, scramble. And I'm glad I picked the pair that I picked because I've been wanting to wear them. So I'm excited for that. I might wear them on Saturday. I mean, I don't know. I might wear them to church. I'm not even sure, but I'm just excited to be able to wear them.
That is pretty funny. I did that one time. I was trying to probably lose weight. And if I did something for like, if I wasn't eating late, I would reward myself like once a week. And that kind of helped me. I should probably do that again. Doing that,
and that was a good thing. So I find that if I'm going to get a reward, it's going to make me want to do and tackle the project. So sometimes we need to reward ourselves. And even if it's like
soaking in the bubble bath.
Yes.
Like that.
Or sometimes I know it's bad, but a soda. Like not all the time. It can't always be a soda, but a coffee. Like, not high calorie, but a coffee, a good, delicious, warm, or cold coffee. Like, that's a good reward. But for me, like, the time with walk, that was my reward, and then my pair of shoes. So, you can come up with different rewards. And sometimes even when you set your timer and tackle it for 10 minutes, and then your reward is to get on your phone.
Or just be lazy. Okay, when I don't want to clean, that's what I'll do. I'm like, I will set a 10-minute timer and be like, okay, Nikki, just clean. 10 minutes. That's it. And then like 9 times out of 10, the timer goes off. And I'm like, fudge, I'm almost done. Let me just finish it. Yeah. But then sometimes I am like, that's it. That's all I'm giving for today.
So I have been doing 30 minutes in the morning somewhere. Because I did clean out my closet. Of course, it's not like ultra organized yet. Because I need to go... Like, I went all my gym shoes, all my cute shoes, I needed to be organized.
Yeah.
So I kind of started doing that for the 30 minutes. But I think I'm going to, like, have to come work in here and get at least this organized before I go into, like, the drawers. And...
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, at least the outers will look organized. And I'll go into the drawers and into the cubbies that need to...
That makes sense. So what spaces did you get done already?
So I did my closet and my restroom.
Okay, and then next is this space.
Next is this space.
And then your pantry.
And then it's my pantry. So my pantry is kind of... No, actually, it's my bedroom and then my pantry.
Okay.
Yeah. But I might end up doing the pantry this weekend if the kids are home. So I can have all hands on deck. I always love to say that. All hands on deck! Everybody's helping! And everybody usually is like, we're out of here. No, they do help. So
I was like, yeah, your kids are really helpful. Okay, so when we started this, it was kind of like, okay, let's go through our New Year's goals because we both had the same ones forever. So let's kind of, if we do this with other people, then it makes us accountable. But I'm feeling like Kris is going to get all hers done before 2025 even comes.
I won't. I will not because I have so much. I still have my whole garage to do and every single drawer in my life in this house needs to get. In my mudroom, I have all these towels that have not been folded or put away, but under that bench is storage.
Is it empty?
No. It is full.
You don't even know what's in there?
I don't even know what's in there. It'll be a surprise when I do decide to open it. It's from like when we just moved in the house. Like it's 7 years old of stuff. So it'll be a surprise. Maybe there'll be some like fun things that I've been missing, but chances are I need to empty it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So this space is your next space.
So this is my next space.
Okay. I feel like mine is pretty like, oh, I'm going to lose weight again. Okay. I'm going to go, okay, long term, 40 pounds, short term, 5 pounds at a time. My daily goal, I'm sorry.
Definitely need to eat better and move your body.
I do move my body every day.
You
That's
do.
what's so annoying. I
You
feel
do.
like I do all the things and it's not working, so that's what's frustrating. I do move my body. If I go to the gym where I met Kris, I go there, or I go walking, or I go jogging.
Right. But remember, when you were doing your 75 hard, you're taking a picture every single day, you're following the diet. Like, I feel like you have to, like,
Okay.
really, really follow it.
So with 75 hard, Andy Frisella came up with it. If anybody ever wants to look that up, I did do that. And that I did lose weight doing that.
She
And I
did.
wasn't weighing myself. I mean, I think I weighed myself at the beginning, and then other than that, you're just taking pictures. You get to choose any diet that you want. And the diet that I chose was just to be more mindful of my eating. I didn't pick like keto or whatever. I just was like, let me just be more mindful so that when I do eat, I'm like, okay, am I hungry? Am I eating just because I'm tired? Because I do eat when I am tired. Like, I will snack when I am tired.
Me too.
But I hadn't even thought about it. But ever since I did the 75 hard, I don't snack. Or like, I'm not like mindlessly eating. If I'm eating, I am really hungry. So even yesterday it was like dinner time, but I wasn't hungry. So I'm like, I'm not going to eat. So I ended up eating like at 7, 8 o'clock. 7:30 maybe. I don't know. Which is late, but that's when I was hungry. I wasn't hungry earlier.
Right. And sometimes you have to just listen to your body.
Yes.
Like,
most
if you're
definitely.
not, even if it's after a few bites, stop eating. Like,
Yeah.
if you're really not hungry anymore, then just put it away. And sometimes that's the hard part, because it's like, ooh, this delicious, yummy food. I got into the habit now of like cutting it in half,
Mhm.
and whether I take it home or just don't eat it, period. And just try to tackle your protein first and then the sides or whatever. But that is like my little tidbit on how I was more mindful and helpful to help me lose a few pounds. So,
Okay. Protein, that's what I was going to go ahead and do. Because I do not eat meat.
right.
I do eat fish. I don't eat meat, chicken, or any of that stuff. So I think maybe protein's where I'm struggling.
So
because
just
I
try
eat
to-
Greek yogurt, I eat cottage cheese, and I just doubt that I'm getting the amount of protein that I actually need.
Right.
So my daily goal is going to be to actually log how much protein I eat so I can find out
Definitely.
what I'm eating now and then figure out how much I need to eat.
And so everybody should want to eat their weight in grams of protein. Or
What
your
you weigh
goal
now?
weight. Your goal
Okay,
weight.
I was like...
No, your goal weight. So like, if mine's 150, I should be eating 150. And I try to, it's hard to get 150 grams of protein. So especially I can imagine for you that you don't have meat as a source.
Yeah.
So sometimes I will be okay with like the 110. I don't like to be under 110 of protein. So that's like one of my goals every day. to make
Okay,
sure I
then
do it.
I'm going to aim... Actually, let me find out what I eat right now before I'm like, oh, I'm going to aim for...
Yeah,
I
if
got
you
like
try
at
to
least
track it.
100.
Oh, for sure. But if you do try to track it, sometimes you're like, oh my God, I have not had it. So like I try to make my, like in the morning, I always eat like 1 egg and like half a scoop of cottage cheese. And now I'm mixing the cottage cheese with my yogurt. And that's like 40 right there. So that is like one way to do it. And then just start reading all your labels, and wherever you see the higher protein, like just go that route.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay, so then as far as habit stacking, the one thing I am working on is because I know I need water. And honestly, I do drink a lot of water anyways. So in the morning when I make my green tea, I'm trying to get... And I was in the habit, and then I got out of it. So this is what I'm working on right now for habit stacking is make the green tea and then fill up my 40-ounce container of water. Because if I have it with me, then I'll drink it. Like,
Right.
I don't even have it today. I have a bottle of water.
And I'm worse about it because if I'm working, I'm just like in the mood going. So I don't have time to stop and grab my drink and sip it. Sometimes I try to, but like the next day I'll have cramps all night or something, you know, because I'm dehydrated. So
I get headaches if I don't drink enough water.
yeah, I think I had one last night, and it was because I hadn't really drank any water.
Yeah.
So that is really very important, guys. Try to.
Oh, and you are supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you would try to drink 100 ounces of water. I learned that from a Tony Robbins conference and from like 2 or 3 diet/health books I've read.
And that is also hard to do, I feel, on the daily. Because then you're also going to the restroom all day.
I think it's just like that at the beginning because I don't feel like I use the restroom all the time anymore.
Really?
But yeah, at first I'm like, I'm just going to sit on the toilet all day and just
Right.
drinking my water.
Just sip on it. It's all good.
Getting all the ounces in.
Definitely. But yeah, so everybody, we're starting early. We're tackling, because everybody's going to get ready for January 1st. Everybody wants to conquer all their goals at once. But just write them down. We'll take it slowly, day by day, and try your habit stacking. And mine has been in the mornings is when I have the most time. Mm-hmm. So, but I was just listening to what was it? Good Morning, not Good Morning.
A podcast or a book?
Yes, a podcast about your morning like your morning routine.
Really? You didn't tell me about it.
Oh, I was just listening to it earlier.
Rachel Hollis?
Yes, the one of I think it's today's. Maybe.
Oh, okay, I haven't heard it.
Anyway, it's like Marvelous Morning.
Okay.
And I can't remember who the guy was, but it made so much sense.
Miracle Morning.
Miracle Morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I was like, Marvelous Morning. Okay.
But it could be Marvelous Miracle.
I did read that book, and I listened to that podcast.
Yeah.
And then I even got the app.
No way.
Yes. So this guy went through a really bad funk, and like where he was depressed. I think he lost his job. Him and his wife, like she was pregnant. They ended up having to move in with his dad, and he was really going through a funk. I'm hoping we're talking about the same person.
I'm thinking we are.
Okay. So he looks up what successful people do.
Yes.
And he realizes that
they... 6.
Yes. They meditate, they visualize, they exercise, they journal. Let me see. I'm actually going to grab my phone because I really do for real have this app.
Yay. I didn't even know there was an app.
Yeah.
The Miracle Morning app.
You can't see it. Okay.
Meditate.
Yes. Meditate, your affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. So he was debating which one he should do, and then he decided he's just going to do all of them. And I think he says within 2 months of doing all of these things, like things turned around. He ends up even getting sick. And he focuses, like his affirmations had to do with his body getting better. The books he would read would have to do with his body getting better and all of those things. So yeah, that is.
So it's always a combination of things, but I felt like Sunday, for some reason, I got up and like had to start my restroom. Like I wanted to go, so I'd already done my closet. So I was like, I'm getting up early before church and I'm going to clean my restroom before I wake the boys up. And that was my goal that morning, and I tackled it and did it. And ever since then, I was also going to say, I was going to tell you this yesterday, but I was like, we can't talk about it. So I used to not be a morning person. And I would tell Nikki this all the time, but I'm not a morning person. So I didn't like to get up and go to the gym. And
she would stay up so late.
I don't stay up as late anymore, but I try to do 11 as my cutoff now. It used to be midnight or 1 or 2.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'd get like messages from her. I'm like, oh girl, I am asleep at that time.
But sometimes if I don't send it, I'll forget it. So I have to send it. But now that I've realized, I actually made myself into a morning person out of habit. So I feel like the habit stacking is cool. Like when you think about it, because if you wake up every morning at this time, you're going to wake up every morning at that time because you're ready to go.
And your body will do it. It doesn't even matter what time zone you're in and whether it's annoying or not. Your body will still be like, wow, I'm up.
Yeah, this is my normal time to be up. So take advantage of it. So this morning that I didn't really want to get out of bed, I put a 20-minute timer to play my game on my phone. And after the 20 minutes, I just jumped out. I jumped, threw my phone down because you don't have to be dramatic, jumped out of bed, and I went into my closet because I wanted to get 1 row of my gym shoes organized.
Oh, and you did that today?
Yeah, I did this morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Woo!
That's cool. I'm proud of you.
Crushing it. Just saying.
That is so awesome.
So, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and cut it right here. We're going to tune back in next week. So, let's get your goals situated. Write them down. Get them ready. And start today. Let's do it. We got this.
And next week we'll have updates on how we're doing.
We will see you guys next week. We're signing out. Crazy Kris.
Nikki.
Crush it.
Bye.
Bye.